Good afternoon guys, Speedbird189 here, this afternoon with yet another new aircraft I've just acquired. Today we're taking a look at the Phoenix Models Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental, or more commonly known as the 747-8i. This is in a Korean air livery. We'll start with the box as always. Okay, so to start off with, just quickly pan the camera up. We've got a painting. This is a painting of the, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, it's the Gyeongbokgung Palace in Seoul, which is in South Korea. Which of course is where Korean Air are based, in Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, apologies if I got that pronunciation wrong, but it's just like a painting of it. And then we got the Boeing logo, 747-8i. This aircraft is the on-ground configuration, so basically the wings aren't flexed like they normally are in flight. We'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, it's as you'd see it on the ground. Registration will be HL7630 or Hotel Lima 7630, and it is of course in 1:400 scale. Okay, so if we move around the box, got your warnings. I bought this model from a shop called Hatton's Model Railways Limited. They're actually a model railway shop based in Liverpool, but they do quite often sell second-hand die-cast models. I think this was put on by them. It doesn't look like it comes from the factory. But that's the serial number of this model. Yeah, pretty basic on this side. For some reason, I don't know why, I don't know who put this on, but that's in euros, €39.95, when I actually bought it for £20, so it must have been where the aircraft was originally purchased from, because this is a second-hand model. Yeah, on the back, got another, let's go this side actually. On the back, we got another photograph. I'm not sure where this one is, it's probably another famous landmark in Korea somewhere. Of course, if you happen to know, please feel free to comment below. Okay, so that's the box. Let's take a look at the model. There we go. Okay, if I just zoom in. There. Right, so we'll start from the front. You can see we've got the cockpit at the top there, with the SkyTeam logo there, which Korean Air are part of. You've got your lower deck here. This is all pretty much first class, I believe, where your suites would be. So you wouldn't have any disturbance from the crew as they're passing to and from the cockpit. You've got some Korean titles there, and you can see 630 written on the nose landing gear door, which is part of the registration. Move on a little bit, you can see the Korean Air titles, and moving a bit further forward, inboard landing light, and you've got these engines. These are the, I believe these are the General Electric GE NXB engines. I'll just quickly double check. They are indeed, yeah, GE NX 2B67 engines. I don't know if you can just notice on this model in particular, this isn't prototypical, but the engines have got the Korean logo on them. You can see they're a bit skew if they're not quite perfectly lined up. You can see that one on the number 1 engine. Is that number 1 engine? No, number 4 engine even. Yeah, number 4 engine. It's a bit slightly further down than that one. It's a bit off, but it's nothing too major. But yeah, that's the engines. This aircraft of course has 4 of them, 2 on the starboard side, 2 on the port side on each wing. Got your aircraft escape doors here, and got your various antennae on the top. This aircraft is fitted with antennae, which I'm quite pleased to have. That touch of realism. There's one there as well. Okay. And here you have the tail, which contains the registration, of course, Hotel Lima 7630, and just see there, I don't know how clear it's going to come out, it says Boeing 747-8I, and of course you have the horizontal stabilizers here. We turn around, we'll go over the back for a change rather than the front. You can see AP exhaust. Strangely, this model's exhaust is actually filled in. It hasn't got a hole in it like you'd find on other models and the actual thing. I don't know why that's so. I don't know if it's a defect or if it's just something that Phoenix haven't included in this model. Who knows? Okay, so we go back to this side again. Exactly the same as pretty much what you saw on the opposite side. Now these like the Korean logos on the engines on this side are even, much more so than the other side. Yeah, and sorry, yeah, pretty much exactly the same. We'll quickly show the front. You got your very dynamic, very jumbo jet facing nose there. Of course, the iconic 747 front. You've also got the new wing design. Unlike the 747-400s, the 747-8, both the 8i and the 8f feature similar wings, the similar wing technology to what you get on the 787, whereby rather than having winglets, when the aircraft's in flight, the wings flex up to form almost like a crescent shape. Looks like a bird soaring through the air. I think it's quite nice to do that. It's certainly very, like I said, dynamic, and just makes them look a bit cool. Okay, so we look at the top. I'll just quickly zoom out for this. Look at the top, you've got your anti-collision beacon light there. Various markings, the antennae already mentioned. I don't know if this bit here is meant to be a Wi-Fi dome or whatever. A few of my models have got this little mark here. I don't know why. But if you know, of course, comment below. Okay, if we look at the underside, you got, I've already said, the landing gear, the nose landing gear, and the main landing gear. I think Phoenix on this model done a great job at the landing gear on this one. It looks very, very detailed, very realistic. There's a lot of little fine moulds here, fine little bits, and the wheels all roll. Look at the underside, you got another antenna of sorts here. This one's in red, I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's in red. And underneath here you've got the front cargo door and the rear cargo doors there, and various markings underneath the engines, and of course finally the aircraft registration number there. So yeah, that's the model. For £20 it's an absolute bargain as far as I'm concerned. It's a fantastic model, and something special about this one in particular, about HL7630, this was the first passenger, first commercial airliner 747-8I to have worked to Heathrow. on the 1st of April 2017. It worked the first flight from Seoul to Heathrow of this aircraft type in commercial use, so in that purpose it's quite special. On that day I flew to Amsterdam actually from Heathrow, and when we came back we hung around the airport for a bit so we could watch this one take off. I did get a video, but unfortunately it wasn't in focus and it wasn't really usable, so I won't be publishing it, but nevertheless this is still a very special model, a special plane all the same for that reason, and it fits very well into my collection. So that's all for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, any questions, any comments, please feel free to do so in the comment section below. And yes, take care now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.